For a quick snack or midday energy boost, granola bars are often thought of as a healthy alternative to cookies, chips, and chocolate bars. But is that really the case? Our nutrition expert Leslie Beck is here to tell us what your best options are when picking a granola bar. By virtue of the fact we call them granola bars, you'd like to think that they are healthier than chocolate bars, yes?
Well, most granola bars, certainly they have, even the chocolate-covered, candy-filled granola bars, half the calories, less fat, less sugar, less saturated fat than a chocolate bar. And most, but not all, granola bars have something chocolate bars don't, and that's whole grain oats. So yes, most of them are better. But you still, not all of them are. There are more healthy products out there today.
And they have come a long way in the past few years. Well, not only in terms of variety, but, what they get in them.
Absolutely. In terms of nutrition, if you walk down the grocery store today compared to 3 years ago, what you're going to find are bars with more fiber.
Okay.
Here we go. We've got one that's 5 grams of fiber. Companies are adding oats. They're adding flaxseed. They're adding inulin, another type of fiber to bump up the fiber. You're going to find bars that have more blueberries, cranberries, raspberries, so more healthy fruit, less sugar from candy. And we're also finding a lot of more nut-free versions as well.
So with all of these things that they can add and they have in them, what are we looking for when we're choosing one?
Okay, well, this is what I tell my clients. If you're shopping for a healthy granola bar, number one, look at the ingredient list. You want a whole grain first. You want 0 grams of trans fat, less than 1.5 grams of saturated fat, the type of fat that raises cholesterol, ideally no more than 8 grams of sugar, and at least 2 grams of fiber. I mean, this is supposed to be a whole grain product.
Right.
And in fact, I rated about 80 different granola bars, and do you know, only 14 met all 5 of those nutrients.
Out of 80?
Only 14, absolutely.
So can you narrow it down to your best and worst?
Well, we've got a couple to show you. So the highest fiber bar that we found was Nature Valley Fiber Source Bar, 5 grams of fiber per bar. There were definitely some runners-up. The Cashy bars have 4 grams each, so that's definitely one. The lowest bar that went for terms of saturated and trans fat was the President's Choice Cranberry Almond Bar, only 0.4 grams of the 2 bad fats combined. Now, what do we see? The highest saturated and trans fat bar were the yogurt bars, believe it or not.
Really?
The yogurt bars, a lot of them had almost 4 grams of saturated and trans fat combined, a lot of palm kernel oil in the yogurt coating. So the yogurt bars, believe it or not, were the highest in saturated and trans fat.
And that, without looking, I would have thought that would have been one of the healthiest.
Yeah, exactly. And then the highest in sugar, what do we find here? The Quaker Dips bar, well, this isn't surprising. Chocolate, caramel, 15 grams of sugar per bar. So we're talking 4 teaspoons of sugar in one little granola bar. So you really need to read your labels.
So, but it's not bad to have some chocolates, and some of them, they're okay.
Yeah.
But just check the labels.
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.